Let's say that we have an app object, and on this app object we have a version property that contains our application's version number. And then let's also assume that we have a method called printVersion. Simply prints out the version information, grabbing the value, hopefully, from that version property. So if we call this printVersion method on our app object, somehow this is passed in so we can grab the version property. Well, how exactly is that happening? That's what we're referring to when we talk about binding this. There's a little bit of magic involved in getting that this value set. It's really not that complicated. It's just the magic at the end of the day that's hard to remember. So here's a way you can think about this. When we call app.printVersion, it's really like calling printVersion and passing app to the printVersion function. Except we don't see app getting passed along. This is implicitly done for us. And then you could imagine a tunnel whereby our app object is passed along secretly into our printVersion method to be used in place of this. And thus we can say this.version to print out the version information. This is a lot like having an additional parameter at the start of every function called this. So you could imagine that being there, and then right after comes all of your own arguments, or none in this case. And there actually are some languages like Python where you have to explicitly put this parameter, though it's called self in Python, you put the self parameter in Python in the declaration of a function. So we just happen to be lucky in JavaScript, or maybe not so lucky, that this is all handled implicitly for us behind the scenes. So if you're having trouble understanding how this is bound, think of a tunnel behind the scenes that's passing something along as a parameter. Though, of course, keep in mind that we won't have any of this in our code. It's just happening behind the scenes. There are several rules involved in figuring out what exactly passes in to this tunnel that's then used as the value of this. I'd encourage you to come check out the MDN, look for this, for more information about the rules and how they apply to different contexts. But at the end of the day, remember this tunnel analogy. Something's getting passed in. It's happening behind the scenes implicitly. It's a bit of magic, but if you know how this magic works, it's not nearly as confusing. And with the help of arrow functions, you can cut this tunnel off when it's a problem.